All right, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Morrison here, everybody, once again. As the South Central Satellites get ready to take on the Triton Trojans, Satellites had a bounce-back game last game, led the way by Olivia Marks with 28 points. I mean, they had one heck of a game last game. Hopefully they can continue the momentum against this Trojan team. I mean, let me hear from everybody else here. Dusty, you've been with me. What do you think here? This Triton team 3-0. What do you think they got to do? I'll hear the game from everybody, including Mark and Emma. But Dusty, go ahead, take away.
Yeah, I think that Olivia Marks has to continue this tear that she's gone on, this early in the season. Even though only 2 games in, she's averaging 20 points per game. And I think she's going to be the X factor in this game.
She's going to be the X factor, and also you got to remember, you got to look into the reboundings per game too. You got Marks with 4, Tolman with 4, and Marks with 7. One of the biggest things also is going to be limiting the turnovers too. This Triton team's going to run, and they're going to give South Central a run for their money here tonight at the launching pad.
All right, Emma, what do you think? Hello?
She might not be here right now.
All right, no problem. All right, we'll hear when she comes back in. But Mark, do you think Mark and Dusty, do you think we'll see that zone defense like we've always seen?
Yeah, I think that's going to be really important for this South Central team, seeing that the Triton Trojans are 3-0 in the season, so they got to have a high-powered offense, and that defense that they had Wednesday night, they're going to have to bring that same defense here tonight if they want to get a win.
Yeah, we saw a lot of double teams that game Wednesday night. But it should be a pretty good game. Besides Olivia Marks, who you guys think can step up here? We got Sadie Marks, who's a good sharp shooter, and she can really drive into the paint too. But I think we can look out for her as well. All of our centers, really. But who do you guys think? We saw a little bit of Kate Wells too in that first game.
I would like to see the Tolman girl step up, number 33, Lily Tolman. She's got one of the toughest assignments going underneath and guarding the post players. She had my vote for the player of the week last time I was here, able to do the game. She does the things that a lot of people don't like to do, go down to the blocks, guard those big people, and bang bodies against each other.
Yeah, she loves to take on those assignments. We'll see her do that very well tonight. This Triton team doesn't. They have a couple girls. They have one girl that's 5'10", another girl that's 6 foot. So Sydney King, that's 6 foot, the 11th grader. Look for her to be guarded by Tolman. So.
And looking at the roster that I have, there's only 2 seniors on this roster, so
yeah,
experience is going to be playing a big key into this because they got 4 sophomores on their varsity squad and a freshman, so that's going to, being only 4 games into their series and season, it's going to be a lot. It's going to need a lot more emphasis on how those guys are going to play. They also need to maintain their they need to represent what they need to do, and that's playing South Central basketball. And I think Coach Anderson will not let that go to slip away after the opening season loss when they played. They lost to LaVille by 3. So it's going to be one of those games where you just hopefully for the best, and hopefully it doesn't go down to free throw shooting either. They need to.
Hopefully that's a big thing that they definitely have to work on. They weren't very strong at it last game either. They got a little better, but they're not where they want to be with that point yet. So, but
as of right now, for the free throw percentage for as a team, this is as a team percent from Max Preps. They are 9 of 24 for 38%.
yikes!
And that's getting closer to the games and stuff in the close games like that, and also getting closer into the tournaments with the Porter County Conference and also the the sectionals. That number needs to get up bigger.
Yeah, and we talk about Olivia Marks, averaging 20 points a game, but we can't forget about the Marks sisters, as there's two more. Sadie Marks. So she's a junior, and she's averaging about 10 points a game. And then, of course, the upcoming freshman, Samantha Marks, that has a promising future as well. So, that combination of the three sisters, I think is really going to be a big factor to the season.
And also the very fact of, can South Central go more than 6 deep? They need to get that 7th person. They need to get that 8th person. Depth needs to start getting built up too. Because you can't go with only 6 people actually scoring in the season. But you never know. Never know what's up Coach Anderson's sleeve.
Semis up that one takes about 120 gallons. I feel like a tracker.
Yeah, and so Sadie Marks, the junior, so she's averaging about 10 points a game, but not only that, she is also averaging 4 assists per game and 4 rebounds per game. So she kind of has more to her game than just shooting. So I think, yeah, she's a great player on this team.
Yes, absolutely. But we're about 9 minutes away. All right, we could cut in and out. I mean, very bad cell reception, so apologies for the people tuning in. But we will keep you updated.
Yeah, I think we're in for a good one tonight here, boys.
Very good, yeah, very back and forth. But it's going to be a test.
It's always going to be a test, especially at this early morning of the part of the season. You just got to find out what team's going to be there, what's not going to be there.
Yeah.
And besides basketball going on, we also have a football going on too from some of the area schools. This is in regional championship play right now. North Judson's beating Indianapolis Park Tudor at Indianapolis 14-0 in the first quarter.
There's a lot of. Go ahead.
And Knox is playing West Lafayette. They're at 0s at the first quarter.
There's a lot of Ohio playoff games going on my way as well. It's playoff season. But anybody else joining in here, feel free to speak. Who's here? What's your takes? Hello. Oh, is that Raina I hear there? Yeah. All right, what's up?
Hi. I think it's really hard at the beginning of the seasons to kind of give some pregame insight. I think the other day we played very solid, and we had great defense that really disrupted the other team's offense. So, if that's the game that the Satellites want to play, then I think that they're pretty good at it. And they did that both in man defense and in zone. So I'm excited to see how their defense is today.
Yeah, hopefully they go back to that defense they ran on Wednesday. I think they're very successful running that. They look good.
Yeah. At this stage, there aren't a lot of ranged shooters, so pushing them outside of the key, is vital. I think at this stage of basketball.
Yes, absolutely.
And their offenses, ran great yesterday. I think that was really the other team's defense there. They weren't really being too aggressive, so they're really letting them run their offense. So we'll see how they would play against a more aggressive defense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And other thing too, and each time I could do a broadcast with these guys, I always bring it up, is that student section that's right behind them.
You're crazy.
You sit there. We had I think it was the first game we did with you guys. It was very small. That was on like a Monday or Tuesday.
Now it's huge. Look at it
now on a Friday night.
It keeps growing.
They switched sides from last time, did they? Or did we switch sides?
Yeah, it kind of feels like Josh switched sides, I think. I don't know.
They might have. I think they might be showing the other teams.
I feel like
I thought we were on the other side. If Josh moves his camera, no, the other way. Move it the other way.
That's yeah.
Check out the other side.
No, cheerleaders.
Check out the other side real quick, Josh.
I'm just looking for the dude in the astronaut costume.
I know. Where is he?
I don't know. We thought it was the chicken costume. But
yes, we did.
It's an astronaut. It's an astronaut. Actually, we recorrected that on Wednesday. He's actually.
Oh yeah, no, it literally looked like a chicken. Like
it really did. I thought it was a chicken.
I don't know why I was surprised that it was an astronaut.
And they have a band.
The band's there too.
Yeah.
Wow, very nice.
They got a good crowd. All right.
That's gonna set a really good environment for the Satellites here.
Yeah,
they got it all going.
And then during the volleyball season, me and Regan saw a guy do push-ups after somebody scored you during the game.
He started out doing 9, but literally 5 minutes into the first quarter, he stopped.
Hey man, it's crazy, man.
I know we had a little homecoming proposal too during a volleyball game.
Yeah, I remember that.
But
yeah, Josh, move to the other side.
There's nothing there. It's like a wall.
It's just like a wall. So that is our side. All right.
That is the satellite side.
All right.
So both sides have the SC.
Both sides are going to have the SC with the Porter County logo on it. The floor is kind of new, newly painted, newly designed. I think it's one of the coolest floors in Northwest Indiana, and that's going throughout all the areas and stuff like that. This place is loud, it's electric, and you're going to find out in about 2.5 minutes how loud this place is going to get.
Big cheerleading team there.
You know what I think? I think Josh was on the other side and the other side of the stand.
For sure.
Yes.
So he switched sides. That's why it looks different.
And it's like when you go down to Indiana to watch a game from the university, you always see the IU on the side. So I actually like this shot a lot better. And you also hear the home crowds and stuff like that.
Yeah. We got 2.5 minutes to tip off. Who's all ready for some Indiana basketball?
On a nice, we could say this is probably going to be the last time shorts will be introduced outside here in Northwest Indiana.
Yeah.
Because it's going to get cold.
It's cold here.
Yeah, no, here in Mexico,
here in Ohio, it was a high of 75 degrees yesterday. This Sunday, we expect snow.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's. I think our real feel today was -11, and yesterday it was.
Where are you from?
I'm from Colorado, but right now I'm in Iowa.
Okay. Are you close to Iowa City?
Yes, very close.
You're close to the Hawkeyes campus.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Cedar Rapids is about like an hour away from.
Okay. I always wanted to go to an Iowa football game and see the children's hospital with the kids waving out.
They're not good this year, so
yeah, they're not too good.
Not Iowa fans, but everyone loves the Hawkeyes. It's in Iowa, so it's still electric when you're there. But we're losing most of the time.
Yeah. My dad loves the Hawkeyes only because that they have the same colors as the Pittsburgh Steelers. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, Indiana basketball. We're seconds away from tip-off. I am Matt Morrison. Joined with me, along with me, Dusty. We got Dusty. We got Raina. We got Mark. Guys, speak.
First off, before we get going, I want to say a special Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a veteran
definitely.
also, as we're getting ready for the national anthem, guys. So let's just say Happy Veterans Day to all of them as the band plays the national anthem.
Yeah, here, I'll unmute it. Well, another lovely performance by that Satellites band, but ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready. Tip off, minutes away. Third game of the season. Let's go.
Oh, are we getting some
fourth game
beforehand? Oh, are they just doing the lineup? Oh, okay.
They're doing the starting lineup.
Yeah, they'll do the lineup first. Yeah. Oh man, they ran into each other.
It must be embarrassing.
It's either that or they got some type of handshake or something.
Yeah, let's see
the
what they do again.
Something.
No. They ran into each other.
Good handshake.
It's a rehearsed handshake.
Yeah, I was handshake person at my high school, so I had to learn all of our team's handshakes.
I would just do
regular. It kind of looks like a handshake now.
I just do a regular handshake.
No, you gotta do something special.
No, you gotta go old school. Oh God, there's
okay. They're more than ready.
We got the Larry Bird family in the way. I think the other guy has, I don't know.
We got a Sixers jersey.
I see. I'm pretty sure that's Charlotte Hornets in that light blue. I don't know.
Yes, it is.
He's doing the gritty.
Man, they're crazy.
They're doing a thing with the cheerleaders.
Oh, geez. Josh, center court, man. They're building a pyramid here.
Oh, my God. My high school could never.
Oh, gosh. No, me either. We didn't have enough people to do it.
Yeah, no, we had they just did some back handsprings. And no, my high school had 5 cheerleaders, and they were all they did their best.
They were trying to fight their coordination, but they didn't.
Oh. All right. Here we go.
Great start already.
Got the referees leading the way today. Is there only 2 of them?
3 of them.
There's 3. All right.
There's another one on the other side, right in front of Triton's bench.
All right.
In the student section's jumping up, getting ready to go. So
Here we go. Tip off won by Triton. So here comes the Trojans. Looks like we see that similar defense from last game. They're trying to get inside and they can't.
Yeah, they start out really aggressive in that zone, and I really like that with the top. It's not letting them set up their offense.
Here's a 3-point shot. Missed. Oh, out of bounds.
Looks like it's staying there.
Stay with Triton. So now the last game they forced the team to shoot the 3. Hopefully that this team is not good either. So if they're good, they have to adjust.
To let you know,
that's not good either.
For the North Rhodes Classic, their conference, which is the one that has Judson, Knox, Cass, and Pioneer, they're picked to pick second to North Judson in that conference.
Yeah, but that was a big 3-pointer made by Triton. Here comes a 3 from the other side. That one's missed.
Great pass out there.
Yeah, they gotta resort to that like they did last game. But here we go. Here come those Trojans again. There we go. They're floating it around, trying to get an open spot. And we got a whistle foul of some sort, and it's going to go back the other way.
Yeah, and it looks like here early the Triton offense cannot get going at South Central. Some good defense here early.
Yeah, except for that big 3-pointer. I mean, and that was due to obvious rebounding. And there's a shot up, missed. She is fouled. So this is where they got to get better with C. They start off on the good note from that charity line.
I think, as per usual, I am a champion for rebounding. I think that's really going to make or break this game.
Yeah.
It seems like they're comfortable shooting from range.
She makes that first shot. I believe that's Olivia. No, I believe that's Sadie Marks at the free throw line. But, yeah, they got 3 rebounds consecutively, and they're eventually going to hit that shot. So
exactly. So I think that's going to be big here for the Satellites is both offensive and defensive. Because they're shooting threes too.
Yeah, Satellites going right into that press defense. There's a little jumper from the free throw area, and that's good. Triton back up on or extends their lead. Here comes we need a big answer here.
They are fast passers. I will give them that. They get that defense out of position.
And another foul. They draw a lot of fouls. So that's the second foul within 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean that's what that passing does. It's getting the defense way out of balance, and then when they go in for that rebound, they're just trying to stop the ball, and they're fouling.
They totally lose their touch. They can't adjust to the quick.
Mm-hmm. There is some setbacks though with passing so quickly. You're giving up some shots, because they're not even looking at the basket when they're passing. But I think it's working out pretty well.
Yes, absolutely. As Olivia Marks, the hero of last game, misses that first free throw. See if she can connect on the second. And we're buffering. Oh, here we go. We're good.
There we go.
Ooh. So 5-3 Triton.
Yeah, and so one thing about this Satellites team is that Olivia Marks is leading the team in points, but it's Kate Welsh that's leading the team in assists with 4 per game, and also shooting 80% from 3-point range.
Ooh.
Yeah. But she hasn't taken a lot of 3 points. That's
okay.
she's taken a couple.
Yeah.
Made
True.
them.
She's 4 out of 5 from the 3-point range.
Yeah. So
Hey, I mean that's kind of
still pretty good.
that's still a pretty good start. I mean, it's early.
It's
There's
early,
that tough defense again, and there we go. We got turnover, but here comes that
there's a
ref
foul.
blowing a little whistle. Yeah, we got a foul.
As a coach right now, what I would be happy with is going into this game, shooting 60% from the 2-point range. I would be happy with that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that means that everyone's taking smart shots.
There's a steal.
Yep, here we go. They're moving quick in transition. Shot up, miss. Rebounded, though. Brought back up. They're going to set up again. There's those quick passes again.
Yeah.
Mark's moving inside. Quick pass out. Here comes a 3. Oh, just off Mark.
That was a good
Rebound.
box out there, but their passing is just too good, honestly.
It really is.
That's
Here
tough.
comes
That's tough to
Triton.
play against.
Ball now in the hands of Kinsey Atkins from Triton. She dips it off. That's that's Emily Bug. And we got another steal,
amazing
second steal on back-to-back possessions.
Everyone is exactly where they need to be on defense. You know, their help defense is amazing. It's easy to get lazy in a zone, and they're not.
Here we go. Here comes a quick jumper. Good. I like that little 15-footer. That was real slick, man. Here we go. We're tied at 5. Only if Josh can move. There we go. As soon as I say it. Shot off Mark. Rebounded by the Satellites. They're there. And we got a whistle. Oh, man. What'd they do? Mark, come in here.
It kind of looked like it was over and back because she picked the ball up almost right at the line.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that they didn't cross that line yet, but again, you know, I'm sure the ref had a better eye.
Yeah, better view than we did.
Right.
We can't count photo for him, but you know what? They have to stop him. Make a turnover for a turnover.
There's another steal. That's 3 steals, man. They're on their assignments. Oh no! Oh my goodness! There's a steal by Triton.
Yeah, looks like good pace here early in this ball game.
Yep. Well, we're still tied at 5. And the ball's loose. We got a foul.
You know, as a coach, I would live with that foul. That was a hustle foul by 33 Tolman. I would live with that in a heartbeat. I'll take 2 on Saturday.
Yeah, there's good fouls, there's bad fouls. I would say that's a good foul.
Here we go. Here comes Welsh bringing it up. Look for her to get hot. We saw her get hot in that first game. Look for her to have a bounce back game here. There's a swing pass back to Marks. Now it's back in the hands of Welsh. She's in trouble. Launches a cord pass. Here comes that 3. That's off Mark. Oh, man. Here comes Triton now. They're speeding in transition. Slowed down in the hands of Atkins.
I was going to say, like, Triton's going to have to slow down the game. A fast-paced game is what the Satellites want. So
we got another steal. Run away. Here comes Welsh. 2, 1-on-2. She puts it up. Oh, man. Oh, man.
No count.
Travel.
Travel.
Good
Yeah,
catch,
and
Mark.
I think the satellites are gonna have to establish that fast break game here early.
Yeah, it's like when Triton is sort of panicky. It just doesn't seem like a fast-paced game is what they are accustomed to at the very least. So I think the satellites pushing the pace here is in their best interest, even with such a short bench.
Yeah, especially
Yeah,
with the
only
home
8
crowd on
players.
their side.
Only 8 players on their team. Here comes another quick steal and easy buckets.
But I think everyone on the bench is able to be subbed in. I think from the last game we
Yeah.
saw that everyone was subbed in, and I didn't really see a dip in how well they were doing when there was a sub. So I think their bench is pretty strong, but still, 8 is tough.
And also get that depth to playing both the JV and varsity schedule is kind of tough also.
Yeah, that's a lot of basketball, but I think as an athlete, you just have to think of it as a blessing as you get to play a lot.
Well, only in Indiana, you're only allowed 5 quarters a night.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's the same way in Ohio. Here comes another corner 3, and we buffer.
Looks like it might have been off the mark.
Yeah, it might have been.
Not too sure.
See that little blur. We'll find out. We got 2 minutes left. Salads who have a 2-point lead.
to let you guys know about Triton, they have put up 50 points in a game.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, they do. They can run up and down. So they're
That's
averaging
kinda scary.
43.3 points a game
Oh,
Ooh.
man.
and giving up a defensive average of 28
But
points.
you gotta look when you look at teams like that, you gotta look at the strength of schedule, Definitely. Like who they playing,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They played Manchester, which is a 3A school, and also John Glenn, which is a 3A school,
There we go.
and Argus is a 2A school. So those are
Okay.
big schools. And South Central's only gotten LaVille, which is a 2A school, and I believe Culver, which is a 1A school,
Okay.
which is smaller than they are.
So we're small.
No, we are actually they're in the 2A level, which is the second low small a step up from the 1A school.
Okay.
But playing 2A schools, playing 3A schools, playing 4A schools only helps you going into the sectional, regional, and state playoffs.
Yeah.
So it's just the mere fact that having experience in these games are going to be helpful. Having tournaments are going to be helpful with these guys too. Like they have the Porter County Championship tournament going on too. They're going to have experience in that thing too.
Okay, here we
I
go.
think tournaments are big. Yeah, that's really where you see where you're at.
Yes, absolutely. But Salet's back with the ball. They're going to try that 3 again. That's off mark, rebounded
Yeah,
and
10
recovered.
seconds.
Yep, they have a 2-point lead.
Yep.
5 seconds now. Here comes a deep 3. Boom!
Ooh,
Dang.
Gosh.
that's confidence.
From
Shooting
here,
that far out.
That's a big shot at the end of the quarter.
That's a big shot. They had time. They had a few seconds. But hey, we
Look
made
at
it.
that score. But
Ooh, what the cheerleaders doing?
I don't know.
They're
Secret
getting,
meeting.
getting their
Oh.
airtime.
Ooh.
There we go. Oh, she almost fell. Oh,
Almost. But there we go.
and you'd hate to see that to happen. I mean,
Yeah, no. Yeah,
And
they don't
also-
have no mats either. That's a tough ball.
yeah.
And the students are taking a break too. Some of them are on the floor.
They're what are they doing? Are they playing footsies over there?
What is going
What
on
on earth?
here?
They are
I don't
doing
know.
the medical bicycle. The
Oh,
double
yeah,
bicycle.
Looks like they're boat rowing.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. High schoolers, man.
Gotta love them.
Gotta love
That's
them.
No care in the
We're
world.
all old.
If you guys honestly, you should come. You should be at all the Porter County the games. These guys are wild and loud.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
Bet.
Indiana people, man, they're worse than we are.
They have chicken dances. They have like some of them have like a horn sound when they go back up to work as South Central gets ready to go back to get the ball to start the half. They got those horns, the bells for when you start going. It's like a factory working job.
Mhm.
They have some of those have those, so the students rise up and get ready to go loud again.
As we get a steal by Triton, 12-7. I'm sorry, Mark. Go ahead.
No, it's just the atmosphere.
Yeah,
It's amazing. Man, are
absolutely.
they flying around tonight?
Yeah, they got a wild pass out of bounds. I don't know if it was tipped. It looks like
was
it
tipped
was.
at South Central.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
going to stay
it
here
was
with
it.
Triton. Every time I think of the name Triton, I just automatically think of the dad and Little Mermaid. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm not a big Disney fan, but
Well, here we go. Lillian Tolman.
yeah, Tolman.
5'6".
Oh, we got a loose ball once again here.
Well, I mean, but Addison Veers is 6 foot. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, she's a monster.
Yeah, 6 foot.
And a junior.
She's a
She still has time to
monster.
grow.
Yeah, I was supposed to say she better be a post player. She's 6 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here comes another three. Boom! There's another one hit by Kate Welsh. What a night here for her. Back-to-back threes. She's what, 2 for 2?
And it just seems like South Central just has the momentum right now.
Oh man, they're swinging those passes. They're quick. They're getting quick shots. They have plenty of space. They got to keep up that good work.
Yeah, I just watching their defense is honestly really great. Like you see when they see that trap is working, they all stop that pass. You know, they are all working together on the defense, and it's great.
And they're also winning the hustle points too.
Yeah,
Those
a lot of hustle.
Hustle. It's not showing on the scoreboard, but it is showing in a way. For the possessions, they come and go. It looks like they got a steal. Or am I seeing things?
Yeah, and it's nice
coming
for
up that way.
South Central to have their starting five. You know, they're such a good starting five, but to have a bench that can also, provide the same kind of, production, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, and their bench, I think away games is going to be a bit tough with energy because obviously at these home games they have a lot. And 3 people on the bench is as hard as they probably are going to try. They're not going to be as, maybe that fourth quarter is going to be a little bit harder without that boost of energy around them.
Yeah,
We're
but
going back to the line.
Got a pretty good lead here, 15-7. 6.5 left about until halftime. We're at the free throw line once again. It looks like Sadie marks again.
Did she make that?
I don't know. Here we go. I don't know. Okay. But look at Satellites. They're in that trap defense once again, and Triton just doing their best to get past court. They do.
I think she missed both those free throws.
Okay, we'll see. Oh,
or she made one.
Okay, we got another foul though.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like she made one.
That puts them 4 of 5 for the Knights from the free throw line.
Based on the first quarter, free throws are going to be a big decider in this match.
Yep, as we're on the other side, we're shooting free throws. That one, it looks like it went in. It did.
That was Triton's first free throw, and this is their second one.
And that one missed. Rebound, here comes the Satellites. Quick pass inside, kick back out. Moving inside, outside, man. And over. Oh, almost a steal.
One
Well,
more.
Great Blues comes another quick pass, wide open shot off the mark. I don't know why Welsh didn't just take the little raindrop. She was closer to the basket than Marks was.
Got
But
a
here we go,
steal,
another steal on the other end. And
If
just
it's
like
3-on-1,
that.
you're probably going to get fouled. So
Yeah.
a good take by.
Yep.
Yeah, so a 16-8 ball game, little under 6 left to go here in the first half.
A very quick pace type of game once again, which we're used to seeing. Moving inside, there's the raindrop, and it goes. Sadie Marks. It's the old Kareem move to go. Back on the other side. Shot is up, man. Slick shot by the Trojans. Look for the satellites to slow it down and go quick. Like I think that would really mess with the adjustments for Triton. Like look how they're slowing that down. Usually those passes are shooting, but it looks like they still win. So maybe they should steal it.
Yeah, it's if they're gonna pass slow and not do those quick passes, a skip pass is just not gonna work.
Yeah.
So they have to be careful with that. They're gonna have to do shorter passes if they're gonna take their time on offense.
Yes, absolutely.
And sometimes that's also a double-edged sword, like Raina was saying. You can live by it, you can die by it, but why would you do that with you got a student section over there and your 6 defensive players sitting there waiting to play the game for you, or scream their heads off? Use the advantage to your advantage.
Yeah, moving inside again. There's a little shot. Oh man, in and out. Fighting for the rebound is Marks. Looks like Triton got it. A couple girls collided. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if the refs are backing off on their foul calls or
I know.
if
There's very few calls though.
they're playing cleaner. I'm not sure, but either
kinda
way,
letting
it's
them
looking
play.
like you're allowed to be more aggressive here.
Yeah. They're kind of favoring aggression here in this one.
Hey, yeah, it's a fine line for the refs. You know, they want to let the girls play, but at the same time, you have to keep things safe. So,
Exactly.
Man, another steal by Triton.
Also, the officials don't want to take the game out of the girls' hands too, as you saw
Yeah,
it travel there by
They
Triton.
just called it.
yeah.
Well, it looks
it's
like we
just
got a timeout. Maybe no, they called a
Travel.
foul. They called
it's called
travel.
travel.
She
travel.
moved her pivot foot there.
Oh, okay.
But it's just the mere fact that these girls, the officials, they don't want to step into the game. Let the girls play the game, not just having them call every little ticky tack foul.
Yeah, I think I think that's what's going on here is that the refs they noticed how many fouls they called in that first quarter and they're scaling back a little bit.
I wouldn't say scaling back. I'm just saying they're playing a little bit more relaxed.
Yeah, I would say. And as a ref, you know, if you're noticing both teams are playing with intensity, I think you're going to let that happen. I think it's kind of when one team is showing less intensity than the other, then that's when they're a bit more strict, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Because if you're playing hard-nosed basketball and these guys do play it, there's going to be no foul calls. There's going to be no things. It's a normal game, and South Central's back at the line shooting it too.
Yeah.
Yep. Here we go. Ooh, oh man. Close.
In and out.
Looks like they're with the one and. So you got a turnover or
Yeah, push on it,
I think they scored there based off the scoreboard that I saw.
All right,
18-13.
now.
2 minutes.
2.5 left or so till half.
The Satellites are extending their lead, which is looking really nice here.
Yes, hopefully they can keep it up.
Yeah, it's 7 fouls to 4. That's
Yeah, that's a big difference.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah. There's a quick pass inside, and
yes,
nice backdoor.
There we go. All right, good identification by Kate Welsh.
That is my absolute favorite spot to pass to. That little spot, like right there, just
You
right
can just
outside
break
the
away.
key, is just people forget you're there. You really are. It's just you're kind of invisible when you get to that spot. It's nice.
Yeah, that was just great offense there for South Central. They go up 7.
Yeah, great read on whoever backdoored there.
And then the coach comes at you, going off on you at the sidelines. Why did you let that happen? Nobody called the back screen.
No communication.
You make me lose my hair. You high schoolers, you don't run my plays.
Yeah, you gotta keep your head in a swivel. You gotta watch the ball and the person you're guarding.
That student section's gotten bigger since the last time we saw.
I know, it's huge.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
There's no chicken, man. Now we're astronaut.
D3 doesn't go in though.
They could bring that tomorrow. I think we're going to broadcast tomorrow's game too.
Yeah, they could.
They could bring that. They could bring it out tomorrow.
They better.
They bring it out on a Wednesday, but not a Friday night. Like,
right? What is that?
It's because I told you guys last time. Indiana, especially Northwest Indiana, they celebrate Halloween for the entire week.
But that was a week ago.
It still. They celebrate it all the time.
They're celebrating there.
South Central is 5 of 7 from the line for tonight.
That's great.
That one
actually good.
All right.
I'm a stickler for free throws. I think I said this in the last game. If you miss free throws, that's your fault. You can't blame anyone besides yourself for missing a free throw.
It's the only thing free in this game, and you miss.
It's the one thing basketball that you have complete control over. So
Yeah, like nobody guarding you. You know, you just have you in the basket. You know, just you got to make those.
Yeah, you the ball in the basket.
We got a timeout here, guys. Timeout South Central, 30 seconds.
Interesting timeout. I would say I would expect the other team to be calling a timeout now, but
Yeah, and shout out Tolman Financial.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah, so what do you got to think about the game so far?
I mean, pretty good. Very fast-paced. Very fast-paced. I mean, good defense on that South Central side. And, you know, the Triton Trojans, their first test of the year, I mean, they're undefeated and they're really getting tested here. I don't know if they can come back. I mean, they have to make major adjustmts.
Yeah. I always wish that I can be in the locker room, you know, during these halftime events, just to see what these coaches are saying to them.
As like a little fly.
Yeah. Just wondering.
To let you know, Triton has been in 2 close games so far.
Okay.
Against John Glenn, they won 30. I'm sorry. I've scratched that one. They've only been in 1 close game. Argus was 40-36. So they have been tested. That was this last week. So they have been tested.
And I'm a bit nervous for our Satellites fourth quarter. Yesterday they played great the whole time, but the game before that,
they fell apart.
They fell apart.
So I'm still nervous about that too, especially against the team that's 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, once they get up by 20, I would say that I would feel a bit comfortable. But again,
and even 20 can be a race.
It's
basketball. It's different. It is totally different.
Yeah, but you just kind of hope that they learn from that first game, you know, because I think it was a heartbreaker, you know, so I think they probably learned from it, you know, hopefully.
Yeah,
really I would agree.
Turn on the fiends last game.
Coach probably gave them the "you never want to feel like this again" talk.
Yeah. pep talk.
Well, see, a lot of these girls, except for three of them, were on that regional semifinals team that had that taste when they played uh, in the regionals against Andrean. They had that sour taste in their mouth. As it looks like we're going into
Yeah, looks like
halftime
we have
here.
halftime.
Halftime
I'm
here.
not sure what the score is right now. I think it was like 22-15, maybe.
Yeah, 22. Definitely 22.
Maybe 22-17.
22-17, according to our
Yeah.
producer Emma.
5-point lead here for South Central.
Yeah,
I
what are
mean,
they
it's
gonna
looking
do
good.
to,
It's
what are
not
they
really
gonna do to
going
hang
back and
on
forth.
now? Yeah, like they have a big lead and they lost it a little bit. But what do they got to do here to hang on? You know what? I'm pretty sure it's Jersey night tonight because I see Von Miller, I see Larry Bird, I see 76ers. I mean, it's got to be Jersey night.
It kind of looks like it.
Yeah.
I don't look like it. I don't know.
Yeah, but for South Central, coming into this game, looking at Triton's record, 3-0, it looks like South Central hasn't paid much attention to that. They've just kind of played their game and, they find themselves up by 5 at half.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say I think they're really good at playing their game. Like they're like you were saying, like I haven't really seen them, seem flustered at all. If they had a bad play, they get back on defense and they figure it out. And then they go back right back on offense, doing exactly what they were doing before. And I think every player is doing their part.
Yeah, I think that, there's always that individual effort, but I mean, it usually comes down to a team effort, especially towards the end of the game, when that it really matters, the whole team has to come together and, get that victory.
Yeah, I think that really shows in their defense too. Like there's really, I think a lot of the times it's easy to fall into as a team. Like you're seeing those people, especially the people at the top of the key, they're hustling. They're in the face of whoever has the ball. They're double teaming. I think it's easy as a player that's playing maybe a low post position to kind of just hang around playing help, protecting the key. But no, like the moment the ball's dead, they're all finding a person that might potentially get a pass. And I think as a coach, it is probably amazing to have this group of girls to coach. They all seem like they have a ton of hustle and like they want to win.
Yeah, when you were talking about this group of girls, Coach Anderson's has been very lucky for his first 2 years. He had a group last year that went 25-1 last year into this year. His second loss was against LaVille, so he's 26-2 right now to start your career. Man, I would love to have a career like that, but the group of girls that he has, plus the it's more of the family atmosphere that they have at South Central, where all of his feeder programs going from the 6th grade, the 7th grade levels on both the boys and the girls teams. They're building it up so when they become freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors, they can feed into this one. Like they had last year, they had 3 seniors that were very decent, very, very good. One's actually playing at Indiana Northwest right now in collegiate ball. Other 2 are playing softball at Division 2 schools, Division 2A schools. But the mere fact is, when these guys come in, they're working hard and they're reaping the rewards. Like the Marks girls, Sadie Marks, the senior, or the Olivia, I'm sorry, she's getting offers to go play Division 2 ball, NAI style. It's just the work that they're doing and work Coach Anderson and his staff's doing is helping them paying off in the long run.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, I think they definitely got some players that can play at the next level, especially Olivia Marks, and I think that really helps them, you know, getting or like going 1-1, and having the lead here at half.
Yeah. I'm very interested to see how both the teams come out at this halftime to see if they're going to have the same intensity they had when they first came out, or if one team's going to decide to scale it back a little bit and to really change up the whole dynamic of the game so far.
Or is Triton going to say, thank goodness that we'd have to go to the South Central student section for the rest of the game? It's like, you know how, like Texas A&M has the 12th man, and where else? The Swamp has the fans there, and when you go down to like to Clemson, all the fans are there. They're right there. Virginia Tech has the Enter Sandman stuff where it's just loud constantly. In this gym, where I think Josh is at the highest of the gym, that place gets loud. It doesn't matter if it's a pie eating contest to a basketball game. That gym is one of the loudest gyms in the area. And it's so confined too.
Yeah, as I say, like those bleachers are right on that baseline and sideline, so
and you get those the players up there, or the players right next trying to take the ball out of bounds. Those fans are just right there, and they're not whispering sweet nothings in there, guys. Don't get me wrong or anything, but they're letting them have it. They're like the Cameron crazies at Duke. Sometimes they don't dress them up like, well, they have to have shirts and stuff on, but it's loud like that. It's a loud electric high school atmosphere.
Yeah, and as athletes, especially female athletes, that's really all you could ask for. You just want people there watching you, and you want to feel like kind of like you're putting on a show. Like that makes you play better. And I hope that these girls are sort of energized by the audience and not giving them anxiety. I think that's some issues for some athletes.
And it's just the way that they guys play. These guys are something that is immediately exciting to see and watch play.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like when you're watching something else on TV. These girls are out there playing for nothing and having fun.
Yeah.
These girls are out there having a smile on their face at all times. These girls have the drive to be good.
Yeah, they have nothing to lose.
Yeah, it's just like the hustle on this team is just amazing.
Yeah, I think we should give Emma a shout out for doing this producing. She's doing an excellent job today. Emma, good job.
Thanks, Emma.
Yeah, great job, Emma.
Thank you.
Hey, we got you on the air. As looks like we got Triton coming back on the court right in front of the student in the band sections. Oh, and the headache's probably going to be crazy. But no, like I said, look how close they are. They're on the L and the I and the E. Oh my goodness. And then the cheerleaders are there too. It's loud. It's like I said, it's a loud atmosphere. Dancing, having fun, celebrating. It's one of those fun things.
Especially easy to do when your team's winning,
Oh, they're louder when their teams are down, but they don't like talking about that either. But it's just one of those things where, they've got a center snap going on with the Von Miller. Looks like kind of looks like what happened at the on Thursday night in the football game. As the official, looks like she's going to spoil the fun, or maybe not. But the thing is, that's what high school's for. It's a fun atmosphere. You only have 4 years of it, and out of those 4 years, time flies. As we're just about ready to start the third quarter, Triton's got
we're
the ball.
about ready to go.
Yeah, we're about ready to go back here. But yeah, like Mark was saying, you gotta enjoy those 4 years of high school. I sure did, but enjoying my 4 years of college too.
I'm going to be enjoying my 6th year of college here soon. So,
oh God.
Well, I'm going for my master's in broadcasting. So,
all right.
So
nice.
it's going to be fun. We got tonight's game, then we have tomorrow's game against, I think, New Prairie. Then on Sunday, we have to go to Valpo to broadcast the VU Central Michigan basketball game.
Oh, wow. That'll be a good game.
No, it won't. But you didn't hear that from me. Sorry, VU fans, just a spoiler alert. It may not look too good.
Pretty good, though.
They're just so young. They have a lot of COVID juniors, COVID sophomores coming up, and also we got a lot of true freshmen coming in too. So experience at a Division I level is not very high right now, you could say, but you'll get there. And also not playing Murray State too out of the conference block is a tough match too, as we got to travel there by South Central.
Yeah, I think when you have a team like that as a coach, you have to just be thinking of the future at this point and developing to make a strong team, maybe in 2 years.
But they got 30-some games left. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Good ball movement here by the Trojans, but it looks like they weren't able to get it to go. Maybe a foul.
Yeah. Trojans back up the free throw line.
Another 3-point missed. They're 1 for 3 as of my count right now.
Yeah, something they definitely have to work on.
One of 4.
So it looks like that might have been a push on the Trojans. South Central will get the ball.
And to let you guys know, South Central was 6 of 9 from the free throw line in the first half for 66%.
Pretty good improvement from those first couple games.
Yeah, that's a big improvement.
They're swinging those passes again, trying to get that 3 open, it looks like. They've been pretty good at that. Here we go. Oh, man, just off the mark.
Yeah, but sometimes the 3-pointers really don't,
you live and die
need
by
to have it.
I know, you live and die by the 3-pointer, I'll tell you that.
But if she could have 2, maybe 3 dribbles to set her feet up and take like an elbow shot or a 10-foot shot. That would have been a lot easier than that.
We'll drive in or draw another foul. They've been doing that pretty good tonight. It looks like we're tied here. Yeah, we're tied up.
Yeah, it was a turnover there by the satellites.
Wow, so it looks like the Trojans got a 3-pointer on the other end, and they'll get the ball back.
And we gotta press defense by these satellites. It's up. Oh, we got a turnover. I was just about to say they need a turnover here. I haven't seen one in a minute. From the satellites, at least. Yeah, here's a quick pass inside. Oh, 2 against 1, and she's fouled. That looks like Olivia Marks under the hoop getting fouled. It will be on. It's not a shooting foul, so here we go. Still puts them in a rough position to get all those fouls. They got to be at least 10 fouls already.
Yeah, but they reset the team
Yeah,
fouls at halftime.
Yeah, they reset it at halftime.
It could be like the NBA where they set it after every quarter.
Yeah,
that would be for a long game.
That's how it is in college too. But they also play, at least here, they play 20-minute halves, which is a bit odd for me.
Yeah,
we play in the girls' game for us. They play 4 10-minute quarters.
Yeah, the girls they play 4 10-minute quarters. The guys play 20-minute halves.
That's so long. As a rebound putback.
I personally don't really like it. I prefer the quarters, but
I like the halves.
Yeah,
I do like
the halves.
It's kind of different.
I'm
No,
just
is.
the halves.
Okay, why don't you guys go to a live broadcast or a live basketball game, as we got and one possibly coming up here by the satellites. Yeah, it's a long game. I never thought going to watch a high school game was that long, or a college game was that long, until I went to Valpo, and that thing got longer as ball bounces. We got a miss. Yeah, those media timeouts are so long.
Yeah,
I don't think we have those at Co or D3, so those it's like, I don't know. I just don't prefer the halves. I prefer the quarters. Just, I think the timing wise, it just flows a lot better, personally. But I'm not the one making the rules, I guess.
We'll trade you with that one, as we got 24 up with 3 minutes and 25 seconds left to go.
Yeah,
third quarter.
Taken away. Satellite's gonna get back on top here, and they gotta get another stretch. I don't think they should play them close. They gotta get a comfortable lead, maybe by at least 8.
It looks like I got a chaser on the big girl that just was on the floor.
Yeah.
I could say it's one of the blonde-haired girls, but they're all blonde, I think, out there.
They're all blonde. I don't think that's.
But see, the thing is, though, they got a chaser on that big girl, where they're playing like a boxing one on her.
I know, they're basically face guarding her.
Addison Beers.
Yeah. 34, the post player.
Yep, that's Addison Veers.
As we got a travel, by the satellites.
Another turnover.
Too many travels there.
They've had so many travels, so many turnovers.
For travels.
if they end up, falling in this game, that's the reason right there. Turnovers and travels.
Yeah, I don't think the satellites turned it over more than like
Josh
5 times yesterday.
Bald guy's head.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not.
You're from Indiana. They know who you are. They can't hunt me down.
Oh, I bet you he could. As we got a player control foul coming up against South Central.
Wow. And
got Coach Anderson up talking to him.
It seems like ever since the Trojans tied it up, it's just been a tight game. It's been almost this whole third quarter.
Yeah. It's been tied for a while. I didn't even realize it was tied until it was 22-22.
Yeah, they really just scored really quickly.
Yeah, like it was 22-15, and then blink of an eye, we're tied. What
24-24.
We got a timeout here by, I think, South Central.
Yeah, they need a timeout. They got to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, that's tough. Coming out of that halftime, it just kind of hit in the face there by Triton.
Yeah, like only 2 points in this third quarter by the satellites, and There's only 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
From what I'm seeing, the satellites seem to be a bit sloppy right now. I really don't think it's the other team necessarily.
Yeah,
The
it seemed
satellites
like
seem to be making individual mistakes.
yeah, it seemed like in the first half,
They're
like they
definitely
were
beating
getting good
themselves right
shots,
now.
but yeah, in this third quarter, it's been kind of hard to find those shots.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think what we're gonna need is some more passing. I don't think I've seen as much passing as I would like. They're really good at it, so it's not like they're throwing it away often.
It's just that they need to relax and slow down. Let the game come to them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They do seem to be pushing.
And then also another thing too, that you is going to go looking on down the line past the blackout here. Oh, here we go. Is how are you going to prepare for tomorrow's game? Because as a coach, you got to always think about that game coming up in the back of your mind. You got a doubleheader this weekend, so they got to get ready for that too.
Yeah, I normally I would say I would not think about the next game when you're playing this game. I think you need to be focused, but because their bench is so short, that has to be. It's something you can't really ignore in that situation.
Because they're coming up to I think New Prairie for their next game, and New Prairie's not that. They're not that slug of a team. They're pretty good, and they got to travel to New Prairie, so it's going to be a road test too. As it looks like we had a turnover or a foul,
something.
A lot of buffering going on.
Yeah, no, too much buffering to tell what's going on. We buffer and it zooms right on that bald guy's head, or we're looking at the.
And we got a foul.
I feel like Tunes back in and there's 5 girls on the ground.
That student section's more entertaining than what are they doing over there? It looks like they all sat down at once, like
It's their tradition when their team's shooting a free throw, they take a break. When the other one, they missed a free throw or something.
Oh yeah, they need to get back up.
They get back up. They jump right up.
They all got up at the same time.
At the same time.
And it looks like
there's a wave there.
And so tomorrow's game is in New Prairie.
I will check. Hold on.
Yeah, it says it's an away game, so I think it should be. But I was just kind of wondering because is Josh gonna
drive? It was like 45 minutes, so he might not do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That
New Prairie's in LaPorte County, so it's not that bad of a trip. As it looks like South Central got another 2-point basket, up 30 to 26.
Yeah, 30 to 26 now. I'd say that's comfortable. They're in that press defense once again. Oh, we got a loose ball. We're fighting.
Really good defense right there.
I wonder how much time they spend on trapping because their traps look amazing.
Yeah, it seems like they spend a lot of time on that. And it's really helped them.
I bet you they have
practice.
I bet you they have like a particular practice, like a Monday practice where they focus on
only trapping.
Trapping.
Looks like
I really believe you have to, though.
Yeah, just like
trapping
focus on
is just
one
something
aspect.
that doesn't really come naturally. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of team coordination.
Practice. It's not really a skill-based.
Yeah,
it's kind of like more practice.
We're under 30 seconds here at South Central. Hopefully, we'll pull for the last shot if they're
we see some buzzer beaters.
Yeah, I would kind of pass this around. I mean, I would have passed it around a little more.
Oh man!
Got
a whistle.
Jump ball.
Try to get that last shot.
That was a jump ball. That was a forced pass.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I kind of forced it
to the outside. Yeah. Here we go.
But able to retain possession.
As we buffer.
Here we go.
Wrong time. glitch.
And
Where we go? We got
I think
15.3
this
seconds.
stays here. Yeah, about 15 or maybe 5.
That's 15.
15? Yeah, 15.
Oh man.
Yeah, just work the ball around. Try to get the last shot. You're up by 4. I don't see why you don't get the last shot here.
Work it. Here we go. Trying to move inside.
And
We're buffering.
it looks like it
Bunch
might
of
be going the other
silhouettes
way.
on the screen. Look at that ref. He's like a
Yeah,
ghost.
based on the ref, he looks like Hitler.
That ref looks like a ghost.
He's like camouflaging into the
Oh,
corner.
that one, yeah.
Yeah, he looks
And
like
the
the
one on the
Predator.
other end looks like Hitler.
Looks like the
Just
Predator.
As
LaPorte's #1 used car dealer, All Star Autos, is a proud sponsor of Regan's Corner Sports Network. All Star Autos specializes in high quality used vehicles and excellent customer service. You could say it's out of this world. They pride themselves on making your car experience as easy and stress-free as possible. You can view their inventory and apply for credit at allstarlaporte.com. They offer financial for everyone, have a large inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs. So next time you're in the market for a new vehicle, check out All Star Autos, the regional no pressure dealer, and see why we're #1 in used car dealers in LaPorte. And go Satellites!
Yeah, shout out to All Star Autos.
I really like in the ad how
That
deep their
they got
voice
there.
is.
Go check out their new cars, everybody, if you're in the Indiana area.
As we start the 4th quarter. So South Central ball. I believe they're still up by 4. Remember, 6 now. It's 32 to 26.
6-point lead now as we buffer, and automatically we go back to Triton. There's a 3. Bam!
Ooh,
Nothing but net.
they
It's
are
a
good
big
at
shot.
coming out of these breaks.
I know. Like, they go down, and it's like, all right, let's snap into it. You know?
Yeah.
Just like that.
Come on, man.
they got
Yeah.
that Chumbawamba song, they get knocked down, but they get up again.
Get up again.
Oh, yeah. I know that
Get
song.
knocked
That's a good
down.
one.
I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
knocked
yeah.
out. I get knocked out.
Good movement here by South Central.
Oh.
A 3. Ooh, it falls.
Out and the
What?
back in again.
Yep. Off the
Lucky
backboard.
bounce there. And a turnover or a foul.
Something.
Or the ball. I scratched that. They're looking for. They're close to
So
that
pressing.
10-second call right there.
Getting those traps.
That's good. Yeah. Ooh,
But the only
Loose
thing
ball
is,
and-
though, their rotation
they
to
kind of
the-
ran
they're
into
gonna
each
call
other
it on
there. I
South
don't know what
Central.
they would call.
the rotation down 34 was wide for Triton was wide open there at last on that the rotation.
Ooh,
South
so they
Central
got-
needs to clean that up a little bit.
They got lucky there. Ooh, just a missed shot inside. That was an easy layup.
That's a pretty bad miss there, but
Yeah.
hey, we'll take it.
We'll take it all day.
You know, the worst shot for me was my fast break layup. The pressure is too much.
I've done that a couple times. When I was like a freshman or junior or sophomore.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
you could hear the people running behind you, and you're
Yeah,
just
and you
you
just
don't want to
kinda
get blocked.
watch it. Yeah, I feel you.
Lots going through your mind at that point.
Yeah.
Blocked or airball shot there.
Yeah,
with the other one.
airball.
Yeah.
Looks like we got a timeout.
It's a timeout. It looks like it might be 35-29 or 25.
Somewhere.
That's a good question.
Either way, the Satellites with the good size lead, they just need to keep their foot on the gas. You don't really want to let up here.
I think that's
No.
a tough balance. If the Satellites had the bench, they would be a run and gun team 24/7. But it's just not what the cards they were dealt. and I think that they do a good job of creating the pace that they do.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if they had a couple more players, I think they would have more.
No, only 8
conditioning.
players can only do so much, though.
Yeah, but to tell you the truth, this is less one. They went 8 last year with their rotations. So far this year, they've only gone 7.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it works
having
pretty
that
good
eighth
like
player,
that.
having that 8th player is going to be there. But like we said before, the first half, you got to have experience and have numbers and experience when it gets into the playoff time. That's how Central takes the ball up the floor after the timeout here.
Yeah, they get a pretty good lead now, 9 points. They're in a comfortable spot. They just got to keep pressuring. They can't let this team come back. They blew a double-digit lead within the final 6 minutes of that first game. So don't lose that footing. Keep that pressure there.
Yeah, I would say that was the first really momentum shift that we saw in the game. So it was a bit odd.
Exactly. As the corner 3 is missed, offensive rebound. Oh, and that might have been a
That's a
3.
heavy rebound. That was a 3.
That was a 3.
It was.
That's the shot that you say, why did you take it? Good shot when you made
And it goes down. Okay, we're good
because
with it.
it's like they're playing with the lead. They got less than 3 minutes to go.
Yeah.
That's when your coach subs you out if you miss. That's what you can
You don't really want that shot. I mean, but if it goes down,
yeah, you're like, oh, okay.
It's all right, good shot.
But see, with it's only 3 minutes, and the thing is, though, you also got to keep. It's a senior too, so she's going to learn from this experience, and then hopefully go on to the next one.
Anyway, confidence is great, though. If you have the confidence to hit that shot,
Yeah, but you got to.
If you miss, on the other hand, that's different.
It is. It's a different case when you miss.
Yeah.
Oh, since we're blurry. Oh wait, here we go.
Yeah, it's blurry. It's buffering. It's Indiana. What do you expect?
Hey, don't make fun of our town.
I can make fun of my town.
It's just the Wi-Fi. That's all.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we got to bring a little.
Hey man, I know what it's like with the Wi-Fi out here in the boondocks.
No, yeah, my Wi-Fi is horrible. Like,
if you live in the boondocks, it's bad.
Yeah.
Any country area.
I have the issue of I'll have full bars and full service, and my phone's buffering, and I don't understand why.
Yeah,
I can guarantee that there is a cornfield within a 10-mile radius of this high school.
Of where, South Central?
Yeah, am I right?
Oh yeah, you walk across the street, and it's right there.
Yeah.
No way. No way.
Yeah.
There's one right across the street from my high school too.
Yeah, we have cornfields by mine and also mint fields too.
Yeah.
As South Central has a substitution there. Out of all honesty, I was expecting to see a lot more of the Tallman girl versus that number 34 from Triton.
Yeah.
Tonight, just because size on size and stuff like that. That's one of the matchups. When I look for outstanding players, that's the people that I want to see. I want to see someone step up and take that matchup instead of taking the little matchups.
Yeah, as the satellites are piling it on here.
Yeah. That's way off.
That was a pass, it looked like. According to shooters and stuff, they don't say they air a ball. They just pass it to the open person down there.
Pass it to the open guy.
Nothing but air.
Man.
It's
an assist.
This is a 3. I mean,
32 to something.
Give you a little confidence going into your next game.
Or still to this one. There's a long way to go.
42-32.
Yeah, maybe not. But you never know.
Yeah, I think right here, if you're South Central, just take care of the ball and use as much time as you can.
Yeah.
Looks like there's a bucket there. As Triton calls timeout.
Yeah, they need a timeout.
That might have been the dagger, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I think the dagger was in a little bit ago, but that was the cherry on top.
No, I'm still nervous.
Yeah,
I'm not nervous anymore.
I'm still nervous, dude. I don't trust it yet.
It's the mere fact that
they traumatized me.
You traumatized, and the biggest thing is you have no idea what could happen.
Yeah,
basketball's a weird sport. It's just like with you, Raina. You play tennis, right?
Yeah.
That ball can bounce different directions.
Literally, tennis is a sport that just the way it's scored, you are literally never out of it. You can be down 2 sets.
It could be
you can be down 2 sets, like 5-1, and you can still come back and win.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very much so mental in that way.
And also you throw in the element of wind too.
Oh my god.
The thing is though, that ball, I went to a tennis match, they played Holy Cross. Our team finally won a match there. The winds on some of the things, when they served the ball, it was so unique in how that ball moved and stuff, and how they moved and stuff. So tennis could be like basketball. You could be down 5-2 in one set, that you can come back the next 2 sets and win them both 6-1, 6-0.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
if you look at even professional wise.
Nice shot there.
That was a little jumper falling down, man. Woo!
Little jump stop. As they make it a 10-point lead with maybe under 2 to go.
And they're going man. Have they always been man?
No, they were in zone.
No, they always switch the man when they get a comfortable lead, like they did last game. They switch the man. You'll see them do that a lot, I believe. They're just trying to kill time.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I mean, they're doing a good. I'm like, the team needs to foul. So
they
foul. They're doing a good job of not letting them foul.
They just
the Trojans finally realized what they were doing. They fouled.
I know, yeah. They kind of those fouls are always difficult though sometimes because you don't want to like flagrant, But
yeah, exactly.
You need to like hold on to them or something.
There we go. Tolman trying to make space, trying to create space. We got another foul. At this point, the Trojans are just, just putting up the job. Just lay out all their cards. That's usually what I think. They're just trying to, push it to the end. You never know what will happen.
Yeah, I mean, they only had 1 foul to give before they were in bonus. So, I mean, they're 1-on-1s now. Fouling has a bit more consequences. So,
and see, it looked like South Central had 5 too. So, if South Central has 2 more fouls, common fouls, they would also go. Here comes one of them right here. So they're sitting on 6 right now.
Yeah.
So this could come down to a free throw challenge.
Yeah, and South Central, they're really just trying to close it out here, and as you said, free throws might be big here down the stretch.
Regardless,
teams, I would say they would, but I think they got a pretty good lead.
Yeah, pretty good size lead. Kind of seems like it's in South Central's favor.
Oh, pressing.
As we got
fouled again. These are always, it's gonna be a long, however many minutes we have left.
I don't know. I'm trying to get
66 seconds.
Yeah, it's gonna be
66 seconds. Hang in there, guys.
We're hanging in.
It's like the kids don't have to go to school tomorrow. It's Saturday. Relax.
Foul as much as you like.
The boys have a scrimmage tomorrow, 10 a.m. I don't know if Josh is going to have that game at the blue-white game.
Yeah, he's
getting popcorn thrown out to the crowd.
Oh, God. They're taunting that ref, man. Look at him. I'd hate to be that ref and to be right there with all those high schoolers. Like, they're talking about you. Oh, look at that ref, Let's do it.
I don't think
I
they're supposed to do that though. But we don't say anything. We're supposed to be impartial.
Looks like Von Miller over there is leading something. I don't know what's going on, but he's standing up and everybody else is in front of him. I don't know. They're leading a group. Something.
They're having fun. They're having their high school years.
Yeah.
You can't forget those.
They're having fun because they're winning.
Yeah.
They'll probably have fun if they lose too. That's just how they are.
First game,
You
the
think?
chicken man. We thought.
I think they should bring back the chicken, but you know what?
I know. I don't even care if it is an astronaut. Like we know it's an astronaut. I'm still gonna call it a chicken.
It had those 3 red things on the top of their head.
I
But
know, it looks like a chicken. Like I don't know.
maybe it was the camera. You just don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
We got a rebound there by Mark's girl. It looks like, and a foul.
Yeah.
That
and
should.
that about
Dude,
it.
how much time's left? Josh
about-
can zoom in on the clock. I think I see like 43 seconds.
Dang, still 40 seconds.
Yeah, the guys are going to take. Students are going to take a break.
Oh man, just accept defeat. I mean,
Yeah, it's been like 20 minutes.
The Hornets guy decided he wanted to leave. It looked like.
yeah,
Oh yeah. He's like, all right. He's like, this game's
I got to
over.
start
Come
my
on
car because it's going to have snow on it tomorrow.
now.
no,
I need to warm it up.
he ain't starting his car. His mom texted him and said, "Hey, I'm here. I want to go." So
She's on. Let's go.
because high school, you got to think, they're probably not driving yet.
Yeah.
You never know. I mean, 16, you're at least a sophomore. But Larry Bird's still hanging out there. I see the green 33.
And Jason Tatum's there too.
Yeah, and I see Von Miller. That dude's
True.
Yeah.
With 25 seconds left, this one's just about wrapped up.
Yeah, it's in the bag. It's been in the bag.
I think what they should do is start bringing in those people, those extra players in, just to get them time.
Yeah, give them some time on the floor.
As Tolman misses the shot, she's played an excellent game going up against those big people.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go straight up. I've always been a defensive player, and I'm gonna go with her for my player of the game here.
Yeah, I gotta go with her too. I mean, Welsh, you could probably put in there too. She played great, good passes, good 3-point shooting. But I gotta go Tolman here too. She had a lot of good key steals and like good stops on defense in general that just kept the momentum.
And you could see right there, she went over a 6-footer to get the steal.
She's got hops.
Yeah, I would have to go with Tolman as well. This late in the game, you're still playing and, still playing aggressively. That means that you, like, really want to win. And so I think she's going to take that into the next game. She'd be my player of the game.
Yeah.
That's how Central gets the W there, guys.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, great fought win. It was 2-1.
And we are going to be be back tomorrow with the South Central DuPrairie.
Maybe we should ask Josh on that one.
I think we're live still.
Are we?
Yeah, I think we are.
I don't know. It's loading.
Yeah, but I think in that third quarter, the Trojans had the satellites kind of sweating, as it was tied up and you don't know which way it was going to go. But then the satellites, they finally, calmed down and, they found their way again and they took the lead and never gave it back.
Yeah,
very hard fought game.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, very hard. I was just saying it was a hard fought game. Yeah, not back here.
Okay, who's your game ball go to?
Tolman.
I think we're all going Lillian Tolman here.
Lillian
Tolman.
Yeah.
What about yours, Raina?
Yeah, I know. I totally agree.
I'm a person who likes having that defender. She doesn't fill up the stat boards and stuff like that, as you had that one graphic up there with the person
quiet.
that she was guarding. But
Yeah.
that's the things that make a team a team. That's what makes an all-around player or your all-around team a team. And
Yeah, as
she's
they
done
say,
that.
defense wins championships.
And she's
As I
done
say,
that 2 years.
any coach is gonna. I won't say any coach, but I would say most coaches would prefer a defensive star than an offensive star.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right, guys. Any other last remarks before I end this thing?
Yeah, I think this was a great game for the Satellites. It really showed that even when they seem to be surprised and get down, they're able to come right back. So I think that was a great game for them.
Yeah, even as the underdog, the Satellites really showed who they are today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. But
they had fun playing. You can't take fun out of the game. You saw it with the students. You saw it with everybody else. Indiana High School's basketball is fun.
Oh, it's absolutely fun. I love it.
And seeing the game tonight, it was fun. The girls looked like they tried to look like they had smiles on the floor. It's a fun game.
Yeah, that's the most important thing is to have fun, because then, if you're winning, you're having that much more fun.
And that's where the hustle comes from too. You can try to make yourself hustle as often as you can if you're not enjoying what you're doing, but when you really enjoy playing basketball, that's when you're able to be like the Satellites and you're able to play a full game hard the whole time.
Yes, absolutely. But fun has been the key marker here for the Satellites. But hey, everybody, thanks for tuning in. I've been Matt Morrison here with Mark Ridley, Dusty Carrasco, and Raina, as well as Emma Felton producing. Good job with her tonight. But we'll see you all next time here on Regan Corner Sports.